Hello, hi angels. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice Sylvia. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're coming back again, I'm so glad you're here and welcome to our family. We are all about positivity and good things, a lot of homekeeping ideas, lifestyle generally, and so much more. Karibu sana. So today I just want to chat with you because I think lately I'm enjoying just having sit down videos, but that doesn't mean that I will stop vlogging and cooking and sharing with you all my other homekeeping ideas. So I thought we discuss about moving on because whew, life is hard. For real, like seriously, when we're being genuine and when we're being sincere and we are saying the truth and when we are being honest with ourselves and when we are being true to ourselves, life is so hard. With the pandemic, with so much happening, generally life is hard. So I thought we have a chat on moving forward after maybe going through something in life, something that has shaken you or something that has shaken me. How do we get out of it? How do we move forward? So I've realized that so many people go through stuff, actually hardships in life, and they don't want to come out and talk about them. They don't want to discuss what is happening in their lives. Maybe someone has lost a loved one and they are struggling on how to move on after the loss, and it's not easy. Someone has lost a job and they don't know where to start, they don't know what next, they don't even have a plan for tomorrow or next month or maybe in the next 6 months, and they are struggling with that, but they don't have anyone they can confide to, they don't have anyone to talk to about it. They just have that struggle within themselves and it keeps burdening them so much and they don't even want to come out and talk about it. Maybe someone is going through loss of business, maybe business has gone bad, or maybe you're forced to close your business, especially now with the pandemic. Things are really tough, business is not doing well, people are not doing, people are not, the trends are not as they were before. So you find if you're running a business, it's not doing well and you're really struggling with that one issue and you don't want to talk about it because maybe you don't have a friend you can trust or family member you can talk to. People also go through separation, divorce, so many things in life. And sometimes you find people struggle with these things within themselves because they don't want the society to brand them in a certain way when they talk about their problems. And I think that's why whenever someone says hi to you, how are you doing? Very rare occasion will you say, I am not fine. And today I want us to talk about me not being fine, you not being fine, and accepting that you are not fine, things are not okay, you're struggling with something, and yes, you need to overcome that struggle so that you can move on to the next chapter of your life. It's something we all struggle with. Someone is struggling, going through something, but then because they don't have someone to talk to, it keeps burdening them for a longer time. Today I want us to find how do we move on after struggling or when we are struggling or during a struggle. So first thing, it's being honest with yourself and being true to you. When you know you're not fine, you know you are not fine. You acknowledge the fact that you're not fine. Then that way, it's easier for someone to move now from not being fine to the next chapter of their life, which is making a decision or rather making a choice on how to handle the situation. For example, say you've lost money. Dwelling on the fact that you've lost money doesn't mean that life will not continue. Doesn't mean that if there are loans, they will not be paid. Doesn't mean that if there is a mortgage which is being serviced, it will be serviced. Doesn't mean that people will not eat. Doesn't mean that, normal daily basic needs will not be met. So the first thing is the decision you make, taking responsibility basically of your life and of your choice. Just making a choice that yes, this has happened. Now I need to take the next step. What next? I've lost a job. Do I start looking for a job, or what am I good at? Do I have skills which I can start practicing and make maybe some money out of it? Or do I start a business? You have to make a choice of your next move. You have to make a choice of your next move. And that is a personal decision. You have to decide to make a choice. Because if you don't decide to make a specific or a certain choice, then how do you move from what has happened? So you have to make a choice of how you want your life to be, and then move on. I mean, once you make a choice, yes, this is what I want to do next. So you will concentrate more now on what you're doing next, and you move on. I mean, that is how life it is. When you lose a loved one, that is gone. You need to let the guilt go, because it's not about you anymore. You need to let the guilt of saying, maybe I was not a better partner, maybe I was not a better daughter, maybe I should have taken care of my father, maybe I should have, invested more on his treatment or something like that. You need to let the guilt go. And then once you let the guilt go, once you forgive yourself about any doubts, anything that you feel you caused, or it's because of you that situation happened, once you let that go, then you're able to move to the next chapter. And I think that I have found it the easiest and the best, because once you let go, you're ready for the next move, you're ready for the next step, and you don't know where the next step is going to land you. Maybe it's even going to be better than the previous one. Letting go, it's also a very, very important thing, and that also comes along with forgiveness. Sometimes I think we take forgiveness as forgetting, which for sure is not forgetting. Forgiveness is either forgiving yourself, or forgiving someone who has offended you, or forgiving a situation that has happened because it's in the past and it's something that you can't revisit. It's something that you can't change the way it is. It's already done. Even if you hold on to that, you can't change it. The only thing you can change is what is the next move, the way forward. So letting go and forgiving, it's also something that is very important when it comes to moving on. And I think those are very, very helpful. And if at least we can put them into practice, I think it would be very easy for us to let go, for us to make the next decision, or decide or make a choice on the next move. And we would really release what has happened in the past. We would really release what has happened in the past very fast, and then we move forward very fast. I was reading Shiro Ngoro, the Calabash lady, Insta stories some time back, and I will put that here, somewhere here, I think. Yeah, I will put it up here. You can see what she had written, because I think I took a screenshot of that. She said, economically, everybody is struggling. She said something in that line, and it's something people are not coming out to talk about. It's something people are not even addressing. People are acting as if everything is okay. People are forging ahead as if everything is okay, even when everything is not okay. Let's be realistic. Things have really become expensive. Life in Nairobi has become very, very expensive. Every day, day in, day out. Today I'm told bread is 50, tomorrow they say it's 55. Today you go, milk is 50, tomorrow milk is 55. And source of income is not stable. With this pandemic, things have really changed. So much has happened. People just don't want to talk about it. People used to do businesses, they've not been paid. People used to do tenders, they've not been paid. People used to do supplies, they've lost money. Others have not even been paid. People used to be employed, they were retrenched, there is no source of income. People, there is so much that is affecting economic status, and people are not talking about it because everybody is struggling with something. But how many people are coming out to say, I'm struggling with this, let's find a way of moving out or forward after this struggle? So people are struggling economically, and I would say this: if someone is struggling economically, me personally included, because I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not saying I have everything in this world that I need. Sometimes it's good to make a responsibility, to make yourself responsible for the decisions you make in terms of how you spend your money, in terms of how to save now, in terms of how you invest now, because times are hard and it's not as it used to be before, and people are just not coming out to talk about the economic hardships that people are experiencing currently. So I think it's a very important thing to just make a choice. If it's in terms of your money, make a choice on how you want to invest, to spend your money, so that at least you can cushion what is not being catered for right now. You might not afford all the luxuries you used to, you might not even be able to afford the life you used to before, but because now you know that, how do you move from that? That is the big question. Moving forward, how do you move forward? Because you already know what your challenges are. How do you get out of your challenges? Simple. Making a choice, taking responsibility for your life, letting go of the past, because that is past. Maybe you were living in a house, you're paying rent of 150. Finances are not working anymore. You need to move. If you can afford 50,000, move to a house of 50,000. If you can afford 20,000, move to a house of 20,000, letting go of the past and then forging ahead, moving ahead. Wow. And I think struggles are so many. I hope you've gotten a point or two from my chat today, and I hope this is going to be of help to someone. And I know we are all struggling, no matter the beautiful faces we put out there, no matter the smile we put out there, the struggles are there. Only that struggles are different. Some people don't have money issues. They're struggling differently. Maybe someone is struggling with an illness, and maybe the money for treatment is there, they have medical cover, but this illness has refused to go away. You understand me? We are all struggling. Say we are all having different kind of struggles. So the most important thing in our lives, I think, when it comes to moving on, moving forward, I think it's taking responsibility of our lives first, and then making a choice on what we need to do and letting go of the past. I think it is very important, and I thought I share this with you because it might help someone. Please let me know the struggles you're going through in the comment section. That is, if you're free to just talk about it. If you're not free, then you don't have to. If this video is of help, it has enlightened you in one way or the other, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you know someone who is struggling, if you know someone who is going through something, share with them this video. Tell them I am with them in prayers, because the most important thing is just having someone in mind and praying for them and standing with them. Tell them I am with them in it. That is what Ali Sylvia today said. I am with you in your struggles, because they are there and we have to accept it. Only that people are not talking about it. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and I hope you love it. I hope it's of help to you. Please share this video, subscribe, and until next time, mwah, love you. Bye.